Time 6ix9ine embarrassed rappers. Too rich for regular. Hate him or love him, there's no denying that 6ix9ine has a rare talent for getting under people's skin and causing beef where, from anyone else's perspective, there is none. This guy is relentless, and when a line is drawn in the sand, he doesn't just step over it, he sails over it with a running leap. This is Too Rich for Regular, from rap to the streets and everything in between. But before we get started, if you're here for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and join Too Rich for Regular. We upload all the time, so don't miss out. We've saved the most exciting content for the ending, so stick around. This is Time 6ix9ine Embarrassed Rappers. In most cases, beef in the rap game is just a war of words. In a roundabout way, there are rules to beef in the hip-hop world, but at the same time, there are no rules. Battle rap is battle rap, anything goes, but what about in the studio? When Jay-Z and Nas were beefing back in the day, it was truly a battle of two heavyweights of rap royalty. Nas didn't show up to a recording session. Jay-Z's reply? Putting up the middle finger and sampling Nas's line, "I'm out for presidents to represent me," in what is arguably his best track, Dead Presidents 2. A decade-long war of words would follow, culminating in a friendship and mutual respect. OG rappers like Cube, who was right there at the birth of the rap movement, says bars should be aimed at the intended target. No family, no kids, no deceased relatives. That's going too far. In his infamous diss track, No Vaseline, aimed at his ex-NWA crew, he brought a special brand of lyrical venom that had no cure, but kept all shots above the belt. But what happens if you stray from the man and start naming family in your tracks? Ja Rule mentioning Eminem's daughter Haley, bad move on his part. Em and his crew didn't hold back and came after him without mercy in their tracks for the better part of a decade. Ja Rule was given the big shh, not releasing an album for a whopping 8 years after Em returned serve. Once the line is crossed, one thing is for certain: the gloves are off and anything is fair game in the reprisal. The loser of the exchange is destined to hang their head in shame. In the age of SoundCloud rap, an expert social media user can quickly cause friction with other rappers to gain notoriety. It's all about views, likes, and shares. Trolling someone more successful than you are and getting them to bite back creates a buzz around you and your brand. It's an underhanded tactic, but one that can be extremely successful in the hands of the right person. Tekashi 6ix9ine, aka Daniel Hernandez, is one such person. In a short, wildly popular career lasting just a few years, he managed to cause beef with everybody and anybody. A prison stay is unlikely to quieten this skittle-haired crazy man. Odds are that he'll never stop running his mouth in the pursuit of fame. Here are a few of his most memorable beefs and times he embarrassed rappers. Rich the Kid. Feuding for the entire duration of their careers, Rich the Kid and 6ix9ine have traded insults on social media for as long as they've been in the limelight. Even while under house arrest, 6ix9ine hammered Rich the Kid about a pending lawsuit involving $200,000 worth of jewelry. He insinuated that Rich, well, wasn't so rich. Following the report on TMZ and barbs from 6ix9ine, Rich shot it down on social media as being completely fabricated, and that he only ever gets his ice from the one jeweler, Eliante. 6ix9ine posted the very next day, poking the bear and saying he was willing to donate the $200G to bail Rich out of his financial woes. Rich then went after 6ix9ine. He made it personal, involving 6ix9ine's baby mama. He posted pictures of him picking her up in a blue Lamborghini, hinting that perhaps there was something a little more on the romantic side planned for their get-together. 6ix9ine was completely unfazed, commenting he rented her and the Lambo out for a couple of hours, before adding, "Can he pay my child support please? I'll appreciate it." Diss failed from Rich the Kid, mic drop from 6ix9ine. Future. 6ix9ine made a promise to the judge that he would stop his online trolling following an early prison release due to COVID-19 concerns. A woman claiming to be the mother of his child, as well as a charity refusing to accept his $200,000 donation, would be the catalysts behind him dragging fellow rapper Future into the argument. After 6ix9ine's baby mama was seen getting into that Lambo with Rich the Kid, and her publicly shaming him about having money to give away to charity but not to his daughter, he decided why not bring Future into it. It's no secret that Future has had his own share of baby mama drama. In fact, it was only recently the rapper was taken to court for a DNA paternity test, finding out he's now fathered 8 kids to 8 different women. 6ix9ine asked Future straight up what he should do, and if he had any advice when someone's claiming their kid is yours. This got under Future's skin, who put out a rapid-fire set of tweets slamming 6ix9ine. Chief Keef. Back in 2018, 6ix9ine went after Chief Keef, amongst other rappers, for not giving back to their community in a thinly veiled criticism of Chicago-based rappers. He suggested they weren't doing enough for the people who live where they blew up from. It all started in a video put out by 6ix9ine where he's giving away food at a homeless shelter in Chicago, Chief Keef's backyard. This prompted Chief Keef to run around Chicago on a night-long manhunt looking for a heavily tattooed man with rainbow-colored hair. Tekashi 6ix9ine if you're not following along at home. Keef has maintained that he was looking for 6ix9ine after rumors hearing about him working with the cops. This premonition that turned out to be at least plausible given the recent plea deal he took for giving information about his crew. In any case, 6ix9ine knew he had to respond harshly to anything regarding his street cred, so what better way to diss a rapper than by flying his baby mama, Slim Danger, out to New York for the day. They spent over $75 grand at designer stores and posted up a video of it afterwards with Slim Danger wearing a thick gold chain with the 6ix9ine emblem. She went on to address the camera directly in the video, introducing herself and her status as Chief Keef's baby mama. She then goes on to shame him for not doing anything for his child, only to be hugged by 6ix9ine holding a fat stack of cash, adding insult to injury by saying, "If you can't take care of your girl, then someone else is gonna do it for you." Cold. The Game. Compton rapper and Bloods gang member The Game spoke out about 6ix9ine's plea deal and about him testifying in court against his fellow 9 Trey Bloods gang members. The Game accused 6ix9ine of being a fake Blood during one of his shows, getting the crowd to join in on the chant. In response, 6ix9ine retaliated by sharing a video of The Game as a contestant on the dating show Change of Heart, implying that he was, in fact, the phony, saying, quote, "I've been gangbanging as a youngin'. You worked out and got tough and turned blood. Lol." The Game fired back with a trip down memory lane himself. He posted up a picture of a young 6ix9ine wearing a sweater around his neck like Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He captioned it with, "This is the bum y'all let call himself the King of New York?" The Game is well known for his savagery on Instagram and doubled down with another post of 6ix9ine sitting back on a bedspread made entirely from blue handkerchiefs, the badge of honor for rival Crips gang members. In certain areas, wearing the wrong colors can mean life and death, and The Game let him have it by saying, "Blue bandana bedspread, now you're the King of New York? I'm crying, homie." 6ix9ine hit back by way of interview, saying he was 8 when The Game was in his prime and that The Game has kids who are even older than he is. He finishes by saying someone should take The Game's phone off him and he should go throw a baseball with his kids. Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande. It seems you don't even have to be in the rap game for 6ix9ine to come after you. Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande released their single Stuck With You around the same time 6ix9ine released Gooba. Now, Stuck With You is widely regarded by fans and people in the industry as an all-round great song, worthy of hitting #1 on the Billboard charts. Once more, in a truly generous gesture by the pop duo, all proceeds from the song are going to a fundraiser for the First Responders Children's Charity. Fans featured in the music video are first responder families and frontline medical workers from Los Angeles area hospitals. Unhappy that Goober was sitting at #3, 6ix9ine went after Bieber and Grande and the Billboard charts themselves in a series of scathing posts on social media. 6ix9ine claims the pair, who are both managed by Scooter Braun, bought 30,000 copies of their charity single to push the track up the charts to the #1 spot. He claims then 60,000 copies were bought in the last seconds before the polls closed. 6ix9ine believed they bought the songs with 6 different credit cards, and when asked, Billboard refused to disclose who bought the songs, and rightly so, to protect the personal information of customers. He goes on to claim that his single was discounted, as Gooba received 50 million streams, but Billboard only counted 30 million, that they purposely illegally disqualified 20 million streams just to keep him out of the top spot. He wants the world to know that Billboard is a lie and that #1 singles can be bought. He completed the troll by posting a picture of him holding 6 credit cards, getting the final say that he believes Bieber and Grande need to pay for their success. Bieber responded on social media saying that if 5 or more copies of the same single are purchased on the same credit card, all of those sales are discounted from the song's placing on the charts. He states that the sales have been checked for authenticity. Grande also chimed in on social media, specifically not mentioning 6ix9ine by name, stating, "To anybody that is displeased with their placement on the chart this week, or who is spending their time racking their brains thinking of as many ways as they can to discredit hardworking women, I ask you to take a moment to humble yourself." Billboard has since published a detailed article refuting 6ix9ine's allegations. Overall, Stuck With You drew 28.1 million US streams, 26.3 million in radio airplay audience, and 108,000 sold in the tracking week. Gooba had 55.3 million US streams, 172,000 in radio airplay audience, and 24,000 sold. Those sums resulted in the song's respective rankings on this week's Hot 100. Whether truth or a lie, there's no doubt that 6ix9ine wanted to throw a stone at the hornet's nest and got the reaction that he wanted. You made it to the end. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you've enjoyed today's video. Did you learn something new? Did we leave something out? Let us know. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe, or both. Let us know in the comments if there's any other crazy topics we can cover in future videos. This has been the Time 6ix9ine Embarrassed Rappers, and you're watching Too Rich for Regular. See you next time.